Guide to Permanent Residence Schemes in Singapore. Being a permanent resident in Singapore enables one to benefit from privileges such as better tax rates, subsidized housing, and healthcare, and being able to travel in and out of Singapore without a visa. Permanent residents do not need to renew or obtain work permits in order to work in Singapore. This is why many expatriates consider applying for permanent residency, which is an intermediary step towards citizenship. Here are a few ways through which you can attain permanent resident status. 1. Professional, Technical Personnel and Skilled Workers Scheme, PTS Scheme. If you are working in Singapore on an employment pass or S-Pass, you may submit an application for permanent residence under the scheme. Under the scheme, you may include in your application your spouse and any unmarried children below the age of 21. Male dependents will be liable for Singapore National Service. The government takes into account the following factors when reviewing your application: family ties to Singaporeans, economic contributions, qualifications, age, family profile, length of residency. 2. Global Investor Program Scheme, GIB Scheme. If you are a capital investor or entrepreneur who intends to drive your businesses and investment growth from Singapore, you may apply for this. To qualify, you will need to have a substantial business track record and a successful entrepreneurial background. Spouses and children of investors are also eligible for Singapore permanent residency. 3. Foreign Artistic Talent Scheme, for Arts Scheme. If you are an international arts professional, you may consider applying for permanent resident status through the scheme. The For Arts scheme is a highly selective scheme aimed at attracting committed and talented individuals to play a critical role in advancing the arts and cultural landscape in Singapore. These various permanent residence schemes in place to help you obtain Singapore permanent resident status, and at Corporate Services Singapore, we can guide you on the most relevant scheme for you.